Middle of March, and I'm doing a little Aldi and Walmart marketplace run. I popped into Aldi to get one of these drying mats. I really want one for the counter while I'm filming and because I wash big things occasionally. And I picked some of those up. And then I thought I'd just give you a quick peek. See, Aldi had a lot of their finds on clearance. Today is Thursday, March 16th. I managed to resist all of the fines pretty much, except for the drying mat. I thought you might like to see a little view of all the different things they've got right now. A lot of people are stocking up, and these shelves are a terrific option for out in your garage or maybe a laundry room. The price is pretty good, but my guess is if you wait a week or two, they'll mark those down and you might snag one for 25-50%. I had to resist buying this little portable shampooer. I love all of these little lanterns, and if you're in the market for something like this, I say wait a couple of weeks because my Aldi has so many. These will probably be available for $5. And then if you're into buying Easter candy, Aldi is a great option. They have so many quality candies and at really great prices, definitely competitive with Walmart, and depending on the item, even a better price than Walmart. And if you're trying to do Easter baskets for adults, Aldi is also a really great option. So check out their aisles before you go to Walmart and load up. I love their assorted chocolate Easter eggs. Those things are hard to resist. I managed to only buy the Reese's eggs just because those are the girls' favorites. And I only got one package and put them in a little bowl on the end table. I can't believe we're already halfway through March and Easter's right around the corner. The best thing to go for at Aldi right now are the larger items because these are certainly a terrific price if you find them on clearance compared to what you'd pay at a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's. These little coaster sets are adorable in the pastel colors. That might make a cute Easter basket addition for an adult. Some warmers. And even though there are some things here that aren't on clearance, I'm going to show you those just because I think they're a really good quality item for the price and unusual, not necessarily available at any other store. These cutting boards are gorgeous, and I can't believe how big this is for $14.99. That thing's at least 24 inches long. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is the size of a large pizza. And then this was a great find. I snagged 2 of these. I've never tried their keto bagels, but if you look, it's 11 grams of protein, only 2 net carbs, and a shocking whopping 29 grams of fiber. And then these little individual graham cracker crust pies, those would be cute for Easter. That's a good price. And check out this price on Nestle Toll House chocolate chips. We happened to be out, so I snagged both of those that they had left. And this heavy whipping cream, the only thing I can figure out is people think it must be, like mint flavored or something, and they're not realizing it's regular heavy whipping cream, but someone did, and they put their more expensive carton back. Butter's a great price right now. I hope that holds up. And they didn't have any meats on clearance at Aldi today, but I wanted to show you real quick. This big 10-pound bag of leg quarters seems to be holding steady at $4.72. So when I jumped on that deal last month, well, it turned out to be kind of a standard price at Aldi and Walmart for the past 6 weeks or so. And their chicken breasts are $2.49 a pound. The store was busy, so I couldn't get in there. Eggs are up this week to $2.57. Still better than what they have been, right? Last week at Aldi, they were $2.33. So what is that, a 24-cent jump? Plenty of eggs, so I'm not quite sure why the back and forth. And it seemed today that the best clearance deals were in the cooler section. This multi-variety pack of Asian appetizers was half price, marked down from almost $11 to $5.79. I happen to have a bunch of different things in individual packages in my freezer, so I didn't need any, but I had to really talk myself out of it. And then these avocado chunks, I did buy a bag of those. It's always handy to have those. Would have got some of that, but gone. And I did get a couple of cartons of this ice cream for my YAs. They love that stuff. So then on to Walmart Marketplace. I got here around 11:30 on a Thursday. These rotisserie chickens, sadly, day old. It used to be you could get those for around $2.30. So double the price on that now. Just a quick look at their little bread clearance shelf. I rarely buy anything because it's just never a very good deal for saying, it's about to be stale anyway. I don't know why. It must be an individual manager's decision, but it seems like they need to work on getting better at their clearance prices in a relative sense. And I'm sorry I didn't get a shot of the eggs, but a dozen eggs at our Walmart was $2.97 today. And a few clearance meat items. So Thursday definitely seems to be the day at this Walmart Marketplace to check out clearance meats. I didn't buy any of these because we don't need any meat right now. It looks like we are most definitely moving, probably early July. So I am trying to work through all the meats in the freezer right now. If I wasn't, I probably would have picked up some of these cage-free, antibiotic-free chicken breasts and tenderloins because that's a pretty good price in today's world. Sadly, their chicken breasts are $2.94 right now at Walmart, so almost 50 cents a pound more than at Aldi. But just showing you real quick some of the different packages that are on clearance. There were several, not quite as many as what I saw a couple of weeks ago, but still quite a few. And it was almost noon when I got there, so relatively speaking, that seems like a really great day to go. You don't have to rush to get there. There'll still be some clearance left. Hopefully, right? Crazy times we're in, but if you look around and just try your best, you can still save money. There wasn't much in the way of pork on clearance. I think just one package here. And again, not the greatest savings. You may be able to get better deals at your more expensive store if you wait for BOGOs or something. This is an end cap aisle at this Walmart, and it's always full of clearance stuff. And I've got to say, the manager really needs to step it up and work on pricing things. There's always stuff on here that doesn't have a sticker, and it should. And the prices are just kind of wacky. Like, why would you even bother? I'm sure they end up tossing out most of what they put on this shelf, which is just sad. If they just try to put a little more effort into it, I think they'd be able to move more of that stuff. Not to be judgmental, but it's just funny how it goes from one store to the next on that. That's the reason why I comment on it. And then the last thing I saw on clearance here was the collagen peptides. They were marked down about $1 there. Here is my little Aldi and Walmart Marketplace shopping haul. I had the most frivolous shopping at Aldi that I have done since the 1st of January. I can't say I regret it. I enjoyed it, took my time, but I did get some good deals, of course, because if it's not a deal, I'm not buying it. And I spent a total of $49 at Aldi. And as you will see, all the clearance items that I couldn't resist. And then a couple of things that I actually went in there for. This drying mat, because I don't have one. And I do wash a lot of big pots and pans by hand. And not that I couldn't just put a towel out, but also I am thinking I might use that when I'm filming. No matter how gently I try to set something down, it's always a loud clunk. Brown sugar, I was down to a half a cup. We were completely out of pepita seeds, which I use on a regular basis in salads. And down to 1 jar of the peanuts for the birds. And the other things I picked up just because they were a good deal. These Pink Lady apples, 3 pounds, $2.99. This peanut butter ice cream for $1.99, and not a huge clearance markdown, 50-60 cents, but compared to even the store brand of Walmart or Publix, that's about $1.50 cheaper per pint than I could have got anywhere. These avocado chunks on clearance. I had used the last that we had in the freezer. Then these keto bagels, they were marked down super good. I've never tried these, but I've heard good things about them on other YouTubers. They're both going in the freezer because it shows their good through date is tomorrow. I am definitely looking forward to having those occasionally. These, because they're Gabby's favorite. If you watched a prior video, she and I are both maple anything. And then the Nestle Toll House, those were on clearance, $1.99 each. I got the last 2 bags. These I got just because I feel a little snacky, and they just looked so good. So $50, and if you've watched prior videos, you know the reason why there's no meat here is I still have tons in the freezer. We've got a solid 2 months worth left. So I am more serious than ever about clearing through freezer stuff. So even when we're out of something, I am sticking to the parameter, which is I don't want to stock more than 1 month of anything. And it doesn't matter if that's a pantry thing or a freezer thing. And then a tiny little run to Walmart. We were completely out of wet cat food. And if you watched a prior video, I was out of taco seasoning. And I spent a whopping $10 there. So altogether, $60. I'm gonna do quite a bit of meal prepping today. It's very cool here. We are being so blessed this week with the last run of nice, cool weather. It's a high of 74, sunny, breezy, kitchen weather, if you will. So I'm going to make the most of that, get some chores done, some work in between all that. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you in the next one.